Van Gundy had said that Jordan uses friendships and stature to con some of his opponents.
You watch him game in and game out. He saddles up next to guys, he smiles at them, and then goes out there and kicks their ass, and they hug him after the game. Like that was some great thing that he got 45 on them, so I don't understand it.
Did you take it personally when Van Gundy called you a con man?
Yes. It rubbed me the wrong way then, and if I hear it now, it still rubs me the wrong way because that was never my intent. I was good friends with Oak. I was good friends with Patrick. But I'm not trying to con them to play a different style to play against me. I mean, that to me is like attacking my basketball skills as a sense of saying, only way you win is you make these guys think that you like them. No, I actually do like them. Oakley almost tried to take my head off every time we played, and then we go to dinner afterwards.
Right.
You know, he played me no different than if he was playing me if I did go to dinner or I didn't go to dinner. I felt like that was inappropriate for him to say something like that.
After all Van Gundy had said, Michael heard all the talk. Long jumper. 51, and he goes, yes! And he looks at Van Gundy when he does.
In the old Chicago Stadium, just across the street on Madison. Ewing and Longley tip it off. Chris Childs.
As many shots as possible tonight.
Chicago, in losing to Houston on Sunday, shot less than 40%. Jordan gets his first of the night. Now Jordan to the post-up. This is where Van Gundy fears him most.
Yeah, but Jeff Van Gundy said something funny. He said, if we do turn the ball over, when we turn over, let's hope part of just being new, they're going to turn the ball over some more.
He expects to be back Sunday at home against Miami. Here's Jordan posting up again.
That's the downfall of Chris Childs guarding Michael Jordan. But they don't mind if Michael Jordan scores points. They're not going to worry about that. They don't mind in the post, especially.
Jordan off the dribble. Foul called underneath. Here's Jordan back to the line against every category. They are reduced. Chance for the Chicago Bulls to get their first lead of the night now. Ewing knocks it right back into the hands of Mr. Jordan.
Good defense, bad luck.
A 7-0 Chicago run, and the Bulls are up by 2.
You talk about bad breaks. Patrick Ewing deflects the ball. It goes back to that man, wide open to the basket.
Bulls are up by 2. Underneath, another turnover. That's 3 turnovers for New York in their last 5 possessions. Here's Jordan. Jordan and Pippen have scored all of the Chicago points. Jordan. And a week from tonight, Doc and I.
It was a loud one. It was a loud. That's why Van Gundy wanted them to shoot so quickly. It limits their chances of turnovers.
5 turnovers in the last 8 possessions. Jason Cappy off the dribble finds Jordan. 20 points for Jordan. Jordan, now Larry Johnson with the switch.
I tell you, he's feeling it. You can see his face. He's getting that, I don't know if you call it arrogant or cocky.
Jordan with a spin move finds Kerr for a quick 3.
And that's what these New York Knicks are doing today.
Help defense comes from Oakley. In the playoffs last year, he flew Cisco's tickets.
Yeah, and Spike Lee.
Longley controls it. Back to Pippen. They'll settle it down. Jordan off the dribble. Off the dribble again. Nope. And Pippen for the Bulls. Jordan for the Bulls. The Bulls will end the half with an emphasis. Houston. Longley. Here's Randy Brown. He got the start tonight. Here's Jordan. Nobody there to guard him.
Oh, wow. What?
Nobody.
Oh, what a break.
And here's Houston. He can't find one.
Yeah, that's just when everything goes wrong. He gets a point-blank layup and misses it.
At the other end, Jordan makes him pay.
Houston's going to struggle. You need Larry Johnson to get it off offensively.
Giles back on Jordan. Jordan has 34.
Look at their offense, and they went to Patrick Ewing. With Bill Wennington on them, you got to keep going there. Make the Bulls double-team Patrick Ewing so they're good guys and get threes. The problem is you got to throw it in the post right.
Yeah.
Great play by Michael Jordan. Great play.
Randy Brown kicks it out to Jordan for 3.
Oh, another wide open shot for Michael Jordan. He's scoring a ton of points, and he's not having to work very hard for him. You're not going to win a lot of basketball games giving Michael Jordan easy shot.
He dives for it. Wennington picks it up. Here comes Jordan. Johnson picks him up defensively. Michael goes for 41.
And he knew it was in right when the out of his hand. And again,
Williams off-balance shot. Jordan with another rebound.
and that's not the shot you want Buck Williams shooting. I think he felt he got pushed a little bit.
Michael Jordan with the assist, and then he glanced over at the New York bench at Jeff Van Gundy. Now Larry Johnson, double team comes from Jordan. Kicked out of bounds, touched last by...
And what the Bulls do so well, they know it. And so you get a guy like Michael Jordan helping out on defense. You get a Scottie Pippen.
Jordan back to Longley after the pick and roll. Back to Jordan now. A leader.
Yeah, Dave Cowens has done a mess. And that's hurting the team, and that one was the big one.
Jordan. Shooter's roll. A Jordan roll.
Yeah, he has a lot of good rolls.
Allen Houston guards him. Michael, 3 moves and a basket. And this time he glances at you.
Yeah, he should. He should glance at all of us. We call that being put in a blender.
Giles 10 on the shot clock. Giles off the dribble. In the lane, and Longley stole it. Ewing's first bucket in the 4th quarter. 1:10 to go. Jordan in the post over Houston.
Golly. And they said he wasn't going to get the shots.
Jordan with 49. Jordan now has 51. And he is screaming at Jeff Van Gundy.
And he's feeling it. He was not going to pass that ball. He had every intention of shooting it. Guys on the Bulls are running around. He never even looked. That was his shot all the way.
Phil Jackson told Dick Versace before the game in the locker room that Michael Jordan was upset with some comments Van Gundy had made because Jeff Van Gundy had said Jordan, with his friendships with other players around the league, lulls them into a false feeling of friendship and then strikes like a viper.
Well, he's a snake right now, I'll tell you that.
18 of 30, including in the 4th quarter. You ready for this? 12 of 14.
Yeah, and that's the guy you didn't want beating you down the stretch. The problem with going with that theory is you're going against the best player probably in NBA history.
At the buzzer, the basket goes, but here's a surprise. Michael Jordan has been selected as our Bud Light player of the game. Final score, 88-87.